Good morning, I'm Frank Buckley. A group of armed men followed a man to his Sherman Oaks home overnight where they tried to rob him. That led to gunfire and a chase. We'll have all the details.
I'm Eric Spielman. The organizers of Astroworld had no plan for a crowd surge, according to some new documents, and they used a private company instead of the fire department for medical emergencies. The latest on that coming up.
Good morning, I'm Lena Bovian. We are live on the west side. Coming up next, Governor Gavin Newsom is in LA today, scheduled for a live event to talk to Californians about the importance of getting the booster shot and getting the vaccine if you have not already done so. We'll talk about where we currently stand. That's next.
Good morning, I'm Jessica Holmes. Inflation explosion. Consumer prices have reached a 30-year high. We'll explain what's driving up the cost of everything from cars to food.
Good morning, I'm Sam Rubin. Brand new at 8 o'clock. Supergirl says so long, and fans are shook. We'll show you the scenes that people are talking about. Plus, people are talking about this. There's a new sexiest man alive, and yet there are not one, not two, but three KTLA snubs. Who got left off the list and why? It's all coming up.
Good morning. Sky's going to be clearing out a whole lot faster this morning, and temperatures gradually warming up, and then they're going to get really hot heading into the weekend. 69 coastal, downtown 74, 85 San Fernando Valley, 75 high desert, inland Empire 84, Orange County inland up to 77 degrees. We've got Kirk in traffic today. Good morning, sir.
Mark, happy Area Code Day to you. We're telling you about a situation now in Tustin. This is the 55 South at 17th Street this morning. A three-vehicle crash, and we're told it's blocking lanes. So if you're in that area of Tustin, be ready for a little bit of a slowdown there. All right, now to the Riverside-Corona border, the 91 West at McKinley. We're going to show you a two-vehicle crash. The middle lanes are blocked, we're told, in this area. You can see already that backup already beginning to extend close to the 15. All right, that's the latest on your morning commute at 8:01. Frank, now back to you.
This morning, Governor Gavin Newsom will be in Southern California to visit a vaccination clinic. He'll be pushing more people to get COVID-19 and flu vaccines as we approach the winter months. KTLA's Alina Bovian live in Westwood with more on the governor's visit. Alina, good morning.
Frank, good morning. Well, the governor literally using the popular phrase, winter is coming, when referencing all this because winter is coming. It is right around the corner, and we know what happens in the winter months. Now, the governor will be speaking live later this morning, but he's going to be stressing on two important issues. The first one, get the booster shot if you are eligible, and the second, get the vaccine if you have not already done so. Compared to winter of 2020, California is in a much better place this time around. We now have the vaccine, and more than 60% of Californians over the age of 12 are fully vaccinated. Last year on November 8th, California reported a 7-day average of 6,200 new cases a day. In January of 2021, the number jumped to 45,000 cases a day. While experts do not anticipate the same trend this year, they do want Californians to be extra cautious. Currently, California has a daily case rate of 5,700. Statewide, infections of COVID-19 and hospitalizations have, of course, plateaued in the last few months because of the vaccine, but some areas with lower vaccination rates are seeing minor spikes. For example, San Bernardino County and Orange County are seeing about a quarter increase in hospitalizations. To date, nearly 72,000 Californians have died from COVID-19, and an average of 61 deaths have been reported daily over the past week. Now, back out here live, Governor Gavin Newsom again will be speaking here in Westwood later this morning. We will bring that to you, so certainly stay tuned for that. That is the very latest. I'm Lena Bovian reporting live in Westwood, KTLA 5 News.
Alina, thank you. LAPD's coronavirus vaccination rate now at 78%. Chief Michael Moore told the city's police commission yesterday thousands of LAPD employees were asked last week to sign agreements to follow the city's vaccination mandate. All LA City employees have until December 18th to get fully vaccinated. 3 LAPD employees face being fired for refusing to get the coronavirus vaccine or get tested weekly. They include 2 sworn officers and a civilian worker. Meantime, 3 LAPD officers are being investigated after attending an anti-vaccine rally in uniform. Our cameras captured one of the alleged officers holding a sign on Monday in downtown LA as they joined a crowd in Grand Park. Department says it is a personnel matter and it is being investigated. Hundreds of people, including city workers, gathered to protest COVID-19 vaccination mandates adopted by the city. Demonstration was dubbed the March for Freedom Rally. It was held the same day that the city's proof of vaccination mandate went into effect at businesses.
Breaking overnight in the San Fernando Valley, police are investigating an armed robbery attempt outside of a Sherman Oaks home that led to a chase and an eruption of gunfire. Happened around 3 o'clock this morning along Valley Vista Boulevard near Kester Avenue. Police say the resident arrived home and was approached by 4 armed men who ordered him out of his car. He refused and drove off. The suspects chased after him. During that short pursuit, shots were fired. Fortunately, no one was hit. Police say the suspects took off in a silver Jeep Cherokee.
Developing news, LA County firefighters have knocked down a warehouse fire in Baldwin Park. It broke out just after 9 last night, and it quickly spread. Sky 5 was overhead. The fire was on East Dalewood Street near Baldwin Park Boulevard. The building houses a cabinet factory and an auto parts facility. The flames engulfed the structure, and a portion of the roof collapsed. No reports of any injuries. It's unclear what caused the fire.
Newly obtained documents show the organizers of the Astroworld Music Festival in Houston may not have been prepared to deal with a possible crowd surge.
8 people lost their lives. Hundreds were injured. KTLA's Eric Spillman in the newsroom now with the latest. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Jessica. Good morning, Frank. New this morning, the head of the Houston Firefighters Union is criticizing concert organizers for using a private company to handle medical emergencies instead of relying on experienced crews from the fire department. Houston Professional Firefighters Association President Marty Langton tells the Houston Chronicle that the promoters of Astroworld hired a company called Paradox to treat concertgoers who needed medical help. He says it meant that people injured at the event did not have the life-saving experience and technology that Houston firefighters would have provided if they had had control of medical operations there. Another problem was communications. Houston's fire chief says firefighters were stationed at a command post in the parking lot. They could not communicate by radio with the private company medical staff. He says firefighters had asked for radios in advance, but were just given cell phone numbers, and there were delays reaching people as a result. And yet another issue is that the organizers of the festival never planned or prepared for a crowd surge. There was no contingency for it mentioned in the planning document for the show, according to CNN. Also this morning, we're hearing more stories from survivors. One of them says just after the music started, he found himself caught in a whirling mass of human bodies.